Well, good morning, everyone. And downtown here, downtown Fukuyama, it smells like iodine this morning. We have 4 or 5 hospitals and clinics around this block, and I wonder if one of them had an iodine accident, an iodine spill. Well, it's 2 more days until we're off to Mount Hiba with your generous help. We are equipped. Hey, we're better equipped than the university research teams who went up there 50 years ago. They didn't have infrared night vision trail cameras that you can set and leave for 6 months. They didn't have Google Maps. I'm not a big fan of Big G, but I appreciate their maps. They didn't have cameras with zooms like this. This was the moon over Fukuyama last night. 28th sighting today, 28th sighting of the Hibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot. Number 28. No, you haven't missed a couple of dozen sightings. Let me explain. As I've told you before, I don't throw in every sighting just sloppily reported by the press, because without identifiable features, like names and dates and locations, you risk repeating sightings. So unless there's something to pin them down, I can't admit them, which is sad and too bad. But with a topic like this one, we have to be as responsible as never mind that. We have to be more responsible than the corporate media. We have to do a better job. Well, I think I had every identifiable sighting in my book at the time of publication. 27 of them. This one has come out since. This is a new one, a new old one, an old new. We'll give it the number 28 and throw it in the mix. It's not dated, but from the eyewitness's name and age and other information, it is clearly a new, old, discrete sighting. It comes courtesy of the Fuji News Network. This is, yes, it's an organ of Fuji TV. Fuji TV, of course, brought us these revolutionary Hibagon Japanese Bigfoot cadaver photos. So grateful to Fuji TV for finding these and broadcasting them. I love you, Fuji TV. These photos were studied and confirmed to be genuine by an international panel of medical doctors, dentists, a veterinarian, and a primatologist, all approached and consulted by me, both in Canada and here in Japan. All right, the story. Kazutoshi Miyamoto was a boy when he had his encounter. He would be in his mid-60s now. He says here that he was in the 6th grade, so I guess 12 years old. He wanted to pick some wild mushrooms for his grandparents. That's what brought him into the forest. Now, our case 0, unofficial and unbelieved at the time, was a group of children mushroom picking in the forest. A group of children. Pretty sure this is not the same event, because the way Kazutoshi tells it, he was alone, and the other details he gives are also different. So he's in the woods alone, young Kazutoshi, and he's headed toward a grove of Kumazasa bamboo, where he thinks he can find some mushrooms, when he sees someone else is already there. Someone who is all black from head to toe, 5'3" to 5'8", and Kazutoshi says that the head was wider at the top than at the bottom, and the creature's hair was standing up. Makes me wonder, when they describe the head shape this way, how much is head and how much is hair? And Kazutoshi says that the creature looked very, very gotsu. Gotsu. You can translate this word rough, tough, or rugged. So the creature was very, very rough, tough, or rugged. Probably rough, tough, and rugged. Kazutoshi says he was frozen in fear, couldn't move his legs, and 50 years later he says he still feels that same fear. Okay, well, good for you, Mr. Miyamoto, coming out with your sighting. That must have been very scary. You are not making me feel any braver about hiking into our mysterious solar calendar vertex all by myself, making me feel less brave, less gotsu. But gotta do it, gotta try. If you have the book, valued customer, there is space on page 97 after sighting number 27. You can write this one in, and then we'll all be up to date. Okay, I have to go buy about 4 pounds of batteries for our trail cams. And then later this afternoon, I have scheduled a nap because I'm going on the Gypsy Road show at midnight. Don't forget to comb your hair, Kyle. Okay, I'll see you at midnight. Link below to the FNN article. Also a link to a Shobara City tourism page. It'll take you straight to the Hibagon page, but look for the camera icon, and that'll help you see a lot more area attractions. And finally, a link to a video by the Saijo Town Tourism Association. You'll see some familiar faces and sights, and you can then click on their channel for more videos. Okay, I'll try to get back to you one more time before we leave town. Bye-bye.